Good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World Tonight. At this juncture, it seems politics in Thailand seem heating up. In the Thai PBS World Tonight, Khun Thepchayong and me talk to a political scientist from Chulalongkorn University and ask for his view on political implications in Thailand during this COVID-19.
Once the COVID center was set up and the doctors got in charge, they took charge, we knew who to listen to, and they were credible. In fact, I think they saved the government in many ways. And also the government then centralized control. The prime minister took charge of it, and then, he didn't even use the cabinet. He used the permanent secretaries of different ministries. So I think overall, once the medical professionals, public health professionals took charge and led the way, it became good news for us, Thai people, but also a credibility boost for the Prayut government. But now, Khun Thepchai, after 2 months of this, we have to see the COVID fight as a moving balance, a moving mix. 2 months ago, we needed to listen to the doctors and the medical experts. We needed to do what they told us to do. And, they got the numbers down. I mean, the numbers went down from 3 digits to 1 digit. And the death toll, Thailand ranks very highly in the world for how we've handled and mitigated and overcome the COVID challenge. But now, after 2 months, I noticed that the suicide rate, the death toll from suicide is 68 and climbing. But the death toll from COVID is 56 and stabilizing. So I think now we have to listen to the economists, to the social workers and, other social scientists and so on. We still need the doctors, the medical experts to be around, but now maybe they should step aside a little bit in order for us to have a balance, a moving balance going forward. I think also that now we are seeing, based on experiences in the world, that different countries have different approaches. A lot of them went into lockdown, very draconian like we did. But, countries like Sweden, I think in hindsight, again, we still don't know how the virus will evolve. But as far as we know, Sweden took a kind of a different approach. They lived with the virus. They had more infections. The death toll was a little bit higher. But overall, I think they had a better balance. So now we have to find a way to live with the coronavirus. Don't think that we will have zero infections. That's not what we should be aiming for. We need a balance between economic reality and public health safety. We can have some infections. We want to know how many people we can accommodate, how many ventilators we have, how many at a given time that we can handle. And then the rest of it, we have to kind of open up the economy and try to get the economy going. This is the worst economic crisis Thailand has faced in living memory.
And does the move by opposition camps like Progressive Movement and Khao Klai Party have shown that right now Thai society may be ready for more political activity at this very juncture that the rate of infection has been declining? How do you see the implication, especially in this month, it's May?
I think that, to my mind, the foremost priority, Kunata, would be, activities in general. I would think that first and foremost, we need to resume business operations, economic activities. You mentioned Khun Thepchai about haircuts. These are small businesses. A lot of our people, they're employed in the informal sector. We don't know. They don't have salaries. They don't have payrolls. So, people who live from wage to wage, from day to day, from week to week, they need their jobs back. So I think that's the first priority, to try to reopen as many parts of the economy as possible so people can have jobs, they can have income, they can have livelihoods. And then beyond that, of course, we want to lift the general atmosphere of civil liberties, fundamental freedoms, and the freedom to political expression, the public opinions, and so on. These are, basic freedoms, of course, but they go hand in hand. But I think that once the easing expands a bit more, is widened, so that we have more normal life again, a kind of a next normal, then of course, first and foremost, let's get the economy resuscitate it as much as possible. And along the way, if there has to be political activities and so on, I think that's part and parcel. But I don't think that, we should be first and foremost think that, look, COVID is passing by, it's subsiding, let's go back to political activities. I think first of all, we have to prioritize lives and livelihoods, jobs, employment, businesses.